Hi everyone, it's time to print. Today we'll be doing numbers. The important thing to know is that most numbers start in the top left, the same place where you read a book. There's only a few numbers that start in the top right. The numbers that start in the top right are 6, 8, and 9. All of the other numbers always start in the top left. We're going to start by printing number 1. Number 1 starts in the top left. That means you start in the same place where you would read a book. To make number 1, start at the top and go straight down to the ground. Sometimes people add a hat and a bottom on number 1. You can do that if you like. To make the hat, go back to the top and go down backwards. To make the bottom of the number 1, go to the ground and move from left to right. To print a number 2, you also start in the top left. Number 2 has a rainbow going forwards. Forward rainbow, just like that. And then slide backwards, as if you're going down a slide at the playground. And straight forwards. This number 2 is perhaps a bit too pointy at the top. I'm going to try that one more time. Let's go to the top left. Forwards rainbow. Keep going. Slide back. And straight forward. Remember, this is forward because that is the way we move our finger when we read a book. Backwards would be the opposite way. That's number 2. Number 3 also starts in the top left, just where you start reading a book. It's similar to number 2. Start with a forwards rainbow, like this. Now keep going. Slide back, but not quite as far as you did when you made a number 2. Now you have to do that exact same thing all over again. Rainbow forwards, and then curve back. That's what number 3 looks like. Let's try it one more time. Number 3 starts where you read a book, in the top left. Forward rainbow. Slide back. Just don't slide too far. Now do it again. Forwards rainbow. And curve all the way back. That's a number 3. You can tell it's going the right direction because I started in the top left, just where I read a book. Sometimes people write their number 3 backwards because they start on the wrong side. Remember to start in the top left. The next number is 4. Yep, it's also in our list for numbers that start in the top left. That's our regular starting spot. Most of the numbers start here. Number 4 has a couple of different steps. First, go to the top left and do a straight line down, but not all the way to the ground. Make it short. Lift your pen. Now this time, you need to do a straight line from left to right, and lift again. Looks a little bit like an uppercase L. The next step is to go back to the top and straight line down to the ground. That's what number 4 looks like. Tricky. You had to lift your pen a couple of different times. Let's try that one again. Number 4 is just like the other numbers we've done so far. It starts where you read a book, in the top left. Do a straight line down, but don't go all the way to the ground. Then go from left to right and lift your pen. Go back to the top, and now you need to go straight down all the way to the ground. And that's number 4. Let's try 5. Look, 5 is in this group as well. 5 also starts in the top left, where you read a book. It's similar to 4. You go straight line down, but don't go too far. It's not all the way to the ground. And then it's just like 4 again. You move from left to right, except this time you don't pick up your pen. This time you curve back and lift. It looked like a number 4 up until here, but then I did the curve back. Now for the finishing touch. Go back to where you started. It's time to put the hat on top of the number 5. Move from left to right. Just like that. Make sure you move from left to right, the way you move your finger when you read a book. Let's do number 5 one more time. Go to the top left because it's in our group of numbers that start in our regular spot. Straight line down, but don't go too far, not all the way to the ground. Move from left to right, forward. Don't stop there. Curve back. Now lift. Go back to where you started. Move your pen forward from left to right. There's 5. If you look here, we're missing number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no number 6. That's because 6 is one of the unique numbers. The unique numbers don't start on the top left corner. They start in the top right. Let's try number 6, one of the unique numbers. This time, put your pen in the top right. Unique numbers start here. You're going to curve backwards all the way to the ground. Now your curve is changing. Now curve forwards and keep going until you close it. Just like that. You can tell your 6 is going the right way because you started in the top right. 6 is a unique number. It doesn't start the same place as all of the other ones do that we've just practiced. Let's do number 6 again. 6 is a unique number. Start in the top right. Curve back all the way to the ground. Now your curve is changing. Curve forwards. Keep going until you close it. And that's number 6. Next we're going to do number 7. There's no number 7 over here. It must not be a unique number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's the 7. We're back to our regular group. 7 starts in the top left. Start in the top left and move forwards from left to right. Don't lift your pen. You're going to slide backwards all the way to the ground. Just like that. Let's try it again. Remember, 7 is not a unique number, so it starts in the regular starting spot, just like where you start when you read a book. Move from left to right, forwards, and then slide back all the way to the ground and lift. That's lucky 7. Seems like we've run out of numbers on the regular group side of things. Number 8's over here. These are the unique numbers, 6, 8, and 9. 8's difficult, but let's try. Since it's a unique number, we're going to start over here in the top right. We're going to do a backwards rainbow. And now, curve forwards. Curve backwards. Hey, look, we made a letter S. But don't stop and pick up your pen. It's time to close in the gaps. Keep going. See if you can close in the gaps. There's your number 8. Let's try again. Number 8's a little bit difficult, but don't forget, it's a unique number. It starts in the top right. Backwards rainbow. Curve forwards. Curve backwards. There's our S. Let's close in the gaps. And there's number 8. There's only one number left for us to print. That's number 9. It's not over here in our regular group because 9 is a unique number. The unique numbers start in the top right. This is how you print a number 9. Start in the top right. Backwards rainbow. Curve all the way around. Oh, not a bad looking circle. Now, don't stop there. Go up a little farther. Just a bit more. And now straight line down to the ground. And that's number 9. Let's do it one more time. Remember, 9 is a unique number. It starts in the top right. Backwards rainbow. Curve all the way around. Don't stop. Keep going up. A little more. And now, straight line down, all the way to the ground. And there's number 9. Practice your numbers as often as you can so you don't write them backwards. Remember, 6, 8, and 9 start in the top right over here. They're the unique numbers. All the other numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7, they're in the regular group. They start in the top left, the same place you start when you read a book. Good luck!